What entity is responsible for counterintelligence on the homeland territory? And this is somewhat of a rhetorical question, but I want to hear it from the expert. Who is the entity that's primarily responsible for doing the counterintelligence work that needs?
Within the United States, the entity that's responsible for intelligence and counterintelligence is the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI. And we've seen all too often lately that the FBI has tremendous internal problems. I think down at uh, in the rank and file, I think the FBI has some great patriots, some very capable people. I think that the leadership of the FBI is hopelessly politicized and hopelessly corrupt, in fact. And I think that actually extends down even to middle management of the FBI. They're responsible for counterintelligence, and to some extent, they are the chief uh, organization responsible for counterterrorism as well. Um, and I can tell you that when Eric Holder came into office and became Attorney General way back in 2009, he had purged from the FBI lexicon any reference to jihad and had all of the training materials that had been developed over years dealing with the global Islamic movement. He had those purged. So there was a period of time of years where there was no ability for the FBI to educate itself about the true nature of the threat. We're feeling that today. If you go to the incident recently in New Mexico, it was actually the sheriff who conducted that raid that took down that compound. The FBI, for one reason or another, did not want to uh, carry out that raid and did not participate in it. Um, Now, there's speculation on both sides of that issue as to why the FBI didn't do that. It looks like the sheriff conducted that raid because he had evidence that there was child abuse going on and there were crimes being committed that were in his jurisdiction, and he couldn't stand by and allow that to happen. I think the FBI was conducting, in this case, a counterintelligence and a counterterrorism operation, and they were in the process of gathering intelligence on this and didn't really want to conduct a raid until they had cast a wider net to find out how far this might go. So in that case, I'm defending the FBI. I think that they're getting a bad rap. And then at the end of the day, when that moronic judge in New Mexico freed all these people, the FBI came right up behind them and then apprehended them and arrested them. So the FBI, I think, acted admirably in that case. But that's the organization that's primarily uh, responsible for counterintelligence within the United States.